So, have you ever been faced with a situation where you're feeling overwhelmed? Like there are too many things going on at once and you don't know where to start? Well, I want to tell you about a guy named Miyamoto Musashi who lived in Japan a long time ago. Musashi was an amazing swordsman, and he had some pretty intense run-ins with groups of warriors who wanted to kill him. Can you imagine facing down a group of guys who are all trying to take you out? It's intimidating, right? But Musashi didn't panic or try to fight back in a wild way. Instead, he used his brains. He'd position himself so that the attackers had to come at him in a line or at an angle. Then, he'd focus on taking down the first guy and move down the line, one by one. It's like a game of chess, where you're thinking several steps ahead. The idea is to break down the problem into smaller, more manageable parts. Instead of getting overwhelmed by the big picture, you focus on one thing at a time. It's not just about solving the biggest problem first. It's also about creating momentum that helps you take care of all the rest. Think of it like this: if you're facing down a giant problem, don't try to tackle it all at once. Start with something smaller and use that as a springboard to tackle the bigger issue. And always remember to stay focused, because when you're in the midst of chaos, it's easy to get distracted. So, what can we learn from Mushi? We can take problems one by one, just like he did. That means breaking them down into smaller parts and tackling each one individually. It's not always easy, but trust me, it's worth it.